Hey, welcome to Mama Mosey Tarot. No captions, no hashtags, no trending sounds. I have the Oracle of Playing Secrets from the Alleyman universe? I don't know. I have the Oracle of Playing Secrets mixed together. We are going to see what it is you need to know, why you are seeing me. Okay. Generational trauma, a fun one. Generations and arrangements in reverse came out, so there is trauma here that you need to and you don't need to, because with that arrangement in reverse, it feels like, no, fuck that. I'm not healing any trauma. I'm just going to do whatever the fuck I want with my life. I didn't ask for this. I didn't want this. So, why are you seeing me? Usually when people see me, it's because there's a message they need to hear that they haven't been hearing. You are not paying attention to the signs. You refuse to accept that this is something that you need to take on, and it is. And I hate to say need, because that kind of implies that your free will is not there. But the universe is going to keep showing you this and going to keep giving this to you, serving this to you in every flavor and taste, like flavor and color combo that you could think of until you handle the situation. Not to feel threatening or anything. But we got the listener and the bell tolls, so it's like the bell tolls is drawing attention to something, right? But the listener, the fact that these two came out, and Shoreline. Now, Shoreline is a liminal space. Think like Lord of the Rings when Samwise is like, if I take one more step, it'll be the farthest I've ever been from the Shire. It's that. It's someplace you have not been before. In Bloodbeam Badlands, your story has not fully been told, just because this is not a situation where it's just like everything else. Oh, I just need to let it go and move on. Oh, I just need to let it go and move on. There are things that you are not seeing here that you need to explore, experience, and listen to, so that with Triangle Agency on the bottom of the deck, you can coalesce these things inside of you and realize that they are all part of you. Now, we have the Doomful underneath that, so this is indicative of the fact that this should have started a long time ago, but thank God you're starting now. It's like you really don't want to, but it keeps bleeding in ways that you don't expect, and now it's just like almost everywhere. But that's the thing that you need to see, is how much that this generational trauma, I didn't even see it until now, we had practice underneath that, how much this generational trauma is affecting your life, and the choices that you make in the day-to-day. We had Moth Children in reverse on the bottom of that. Upright, this is that a story has been changed, and if you can find out what has been changed, you might be able to find out why. In reverse, this feels like you are telling yourself that this is not something you need to handle, not something you need to do, not something that is your concern. And it is. You first need to see how it bleeds into and affects your day-to-day life, your connections. And I don't want to say that it's just biased in a bad way or biased out of fear, but it's changed. It is weighted and has been changed. And it needs to be addressed. Okay, so I want to know what the first step for you should be, so that we can get the smoothest transition to progress. So what is the first step? Well, noticing and healing. We had notice, and another card of drawing notice to this. This is just noticing it, accepting it, and healing. And the B card specifically, we could have gotten axolotl and inner child healing, which would be a more self thing, but this B card is specifically about community. You're not just healing for yourself, okay? You are healing for everybody that you come in contact with, so they can see and experience the best version of you, the most healed version. But most of all, it is because you deserve to be healed. Not that there's anything wrong with the way you are now. And you know it. We had the Symbol and the Seamstress come out. You know that things need healing. And with the Seamstress, it's like you know that you need to walk away from this certain specific part of you that you needed to survive. Because the Seamstress is a card of, sometimes people don't walk away to hurt you, they walk away to heal themselves. So there might also be some things and some people that you need to let go of to help that healing along. 424 on the timer when I look. Yeah, this is not, oh, I can find a way to keep them in my life. Oh, we'll do something, I'll figure it out. No, this person does not need to be there, because being here, and this is why I say no, we don't need to. This is a card of doing things irregularly. Not irregular, but in a different manner than is usually approached right, but this was in reverse. It's like you trying to find a million different ways to keep this person by your side with this capture card here, and they are not meant to be by your side for whatever reason. For some of you, it's because they're chaotic and they're flying all over the place, drawing your attention to areas that you don't need to be putting your energy in. Others of you, they're just trying to get away while pretending that they want to stay. Like trying to find reasons they themselves can flee and not be looked at as a bad person, possibly. For some of you. Take it out, resonates. Alright, I'm going through this one last time. I'm going to see if there's anything else you need to know. Rome. So, like I was saying, you might have to let some people go and try to invite a more high vibration energy in. And not necessarily invite, like, go looking for, but just wait until that you interact with that energy and then moving from there. But this is not the time to tie yourself down to people when you have something to heal like that. Because a lot of times when we're broken, we like to find the familiar. And when we find the familiar, it is some of the type of stuff that broke us. Yeah, and this isn't, I wouldn't say that this is something you necessarily need to play around with either. Like, oh, I'll tell him I'm not going to talk to him, and then when I change my mind because it's getting a little too difficult 2 days later, I'm just going to pop back in. This is not that. This is a road that once you start down this path, and we did get axolotl, once you start down this path, you need to go down this path. If you have to go down this path alone, so be it. But the fact that we got B lets me know that there are people that genuinely care about you and your well-being and just want to see you doing better. But this is all stuff that you're going to have to learn on your own. This is a game that you're going to start playing. Ooh. A game that you're going to be able to kind of understand the rules of only once you start playing and really immerse yourself in it. 4-4 might be significant, but this is going to help you ascend to higher levels of... I hesitate to say higher levels of existing because it just doesn't sound right, right? A little bit more, if nothing else. Yeah, nothing else. Make sure to stay grounded, though, okay? This healing, and I have a feeling this healing might throw you for a loop and have you wanting to be like, I didn't ask for this. How is this healing? When you're just going back through and reopening the wounds. It's like... When you skid across asphalt, the doctor has to go in and cause you a little bit more pain, called debridement, to get the junk and shit out so you can heal naturally. There might be some junk in there that's going to make you very, very uncomfortable to dig and pick at, but it's got to be done if you're going to heal correctly, okay? 747 on the timer. I really, really hope this helped. If you guys have any personal questions, feel free to DM me. My rates are like $15 for... I don't know, 15, 20-minute videos, so just let me know. I really, really hope this helped. If this resonated, I also love to hear how. Love you.